Now, in a joint operation in Awantipura, the Jammu and Kashmir Police, along with the Rajputana Rifles and CRPF, have recovered the arms and ammunition and other material in a government primary school. Now, the recovered ammunition includes 1 grenade, 1 electric and 1 pistol magazine and 2 9-watt batteries. Zeenat is joining us live on this. Zeenat, very good morning to you. This is another such incident where arms have been recovered from a government school. Who do you think is behind this planting of the ammunition in a school?
There are outfits who try to hide their arms and ammunitions in such locations where the security forces are not able to lay their hand. But this is a search and cordon operation in which Awantipura police, along with 48 RR, carried a search in one of the schools in the Awantipura, in the Larno area, where these arms and ammunitions have been recovered. Now, it tells you that how the terror outfits are using the schools, the educational institutes to hide their weapons, to hide their ammunitions, because they believe that school is one such safe locations where police or the security joint force would not be able to lay their hand. But that tells you that how the intelligence grid of the security forces is working actively and keeping an eye on everything, because recovering the material from the school itself tells you that being a sensitive location, they were able to lay their hand where these ammunitions and arms have been recovered. That also includes the grenade detonators, the electric and the non-electric detonators, and pistol magazines and other things that usually it is being used to target or to carry out the killings. But this is the one hide that has been busted by the joint forces, which was an operation of J&K police along with the 44 RR in the Larno, Awantipura in South Kashmir, where they were able to recover the arms and ammunitions, although the sources have not disclosed yet as far as the terror outfit is concerned. But this is again a success to the security forces when the arrangements for the upcoming Republic Day is around the corner.
All right. Thank you, Zeenat, for sharing that with us. We'll come back to you when more developments surface. For now, viewers, let's move on to news coming in from Myanmar. And let's tell you that Kampat in Myanmar is lying in ruins. And amidst that, there is a concern of the influx of immigrants. We have a report on this as the Chief Minister has spoken in on the matter. Take a look.
अभी जस्ट 2 मिनट पहले हमको गोली चलने की आवाज़ वहाँ पर सुनाई दिया.
Volatility continues to prevail on the Indo-Myanmar border. Watch how Myanmar's Kampat, which is hours away from Manipur, is in complete ruins as an aftermath of the deadly airstrike.
Right now we are standing in Manipur, and hardly 1 kilometer away from this Indo-Myanmar Friendship Bridge is the city of Tamo, which is now the last stronghold of the Myanmar Junta army in Myanmar. As the situation has turned upside down in Myanmar, a lot of people from Tamo and Sagaing area are now fleeing for safe places. Kampat is the location in Myanmar where regular bombing is taking place. From this place, it is hardly 35 kilometers away, a drive of around 50 minutes, where today morning also Myanmar Junta Army and the Myanmar Air Force carried out multiple number of strikes.
यहाँ पर जो बर्मा का जो कॉन्फ्लिक्ट चल रहा है, यहाँ पर कल परसों में बर्मा जुंता में एयर स्ट्राइक किया खम्पत पर. बहुत आदमी घायल हुआ है और घर भी कितना बर्न डाउन हुआ, और कितना बर्मा का जो हमारा बहन लोग भाई लोग है यहाँ में आके मोर देन 300 जैसा इधर में आया. CSO मोरे HTC का ब्रांच के नीचे में सब वो लोग देखभाल कर रहा है. अभी बर्मा का सिचुएशन बहुत ख़राब है. यहाँ पब्लिक इसे जाना बहुत डेंजर हो रहा है, और यहाँ में पब्लिक का सर्वाइवल भी बहुत मुश्किल है. डे टू डे खाना पीने का डेली ढूंढने का बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है।